Baruchim Habayim. Moshe Langado here speaking under the auspices of Kollel Ahavat Yisrael in San Diego, California, and Sha'rei Tziyon in Brooklyn, New York. I am here now in Jerusalem, Israel. This week we will be reading Parshat Re'eh. Re'eh, Anochi noten lifnechem hayom, bracha u'klala. God Almighty sets in front of us the blessing and the curse. And He beseeches us, pick the blessing. My friends, when you have a blessing and you have a curse, which do you pick? Of course you pick the blessing. When you have life and death, which do you pick? Of course you pick life. Is that a question? Does God Almighty have to ask us, please pick the blessing, please pick life? My friends, let us know that society does usually pick the wrong choice. They pick the curse, they pick death. How many young men and women start smoking at a young age? Every pack of cigarettes takes days, weeks, months, years off their life. And they suffer with a disease which is horrid and vile. They chose death. My friends, how many people drink and then go into a vehicle? They're choosing death, not only of themselves, but of others. God Almighty beseeches us, pick life, not only in the physical realm, but in the spiritual realm. When it comes to the spirit, walk in the ways of the Torah, walk in the ways of the mitzvot, for that is the true life. That is the life of happiness. And sometimes, and many times, people do not pick that life, the life of bracha. They take the easy way out, the way of our brother Satan. They ignore Torah, they ignore morality, and they destroy themselves and their families and all who are close to them. Be it through the addictions of gambling, be it through the addictions of different vices which we will not discuss. But they do not pick the bracha over the klala. They pick the klala. And God tells us, please, Bnei Yisrael, you are my children. Pick the bracha. My friends, that is so clear. But I would like to also share with you an interpretation given by the Holy Siporno. And let me read it inside. Re'eh, habito, look, v're'eh shelo yeheh inyanecha al ofen benoni kemo shehum haminhag berov. Don't let the ways that you follow the ways of mediocrity, which most people follow. Always strive for the best. Be it again in your physical life, be it in your spiritual life. If you're going to do something, do it right. My friends, I've been walking through the streets of Jerusalem the past week, the streets of Israel, from the airport to the Kollel. And I've seen what our fathers and our grandfathers have accomplished in a short time, from the beginning of the state in 1948 till today. They have built a beautiful nation, a beautiful country, the roads, the buildings. They have made the desert bloom, and they've made the cities appear from nowhere. Their dreams were very, very difficult to accomplish. But they did not set their goals in a limited way. They shot for the stars and they reached them. Not only the physical aspects of our Holy Land, but those great men of stature, the Rosh Yeshiva of Hebron, of Sarna, of Kahneman, the Rosh Yeshiva of Panovich, the Briskerov, Rav Ezra Atiyah Zecher Tzadik Livracha. These builders of Torah realized they were building at the foundation of Torah in Eretz Yisrael. Torah seemingly was destroyed in Europe, but it would be rebuilt. It would blossom here in Eretz Yisrael, and it has. You'll walk through the streets of Jerusalem, and you'll see the Torah community. You'll see the product of the yeshivot that these great men have accomplished. They were not interested in mediocrity. They were interested in the best, and they got it. You know, I walked through the streets of Jerusalem just today, and there were carts of fruit, plums, nectarines, apples, peaches, given away for free. Does that happen in any other city in the world? And why were they given away for free? Because the farmers were not allowed to sell their products this year because it was Shemitah. So therefore, free plums, free peaches, free nectarines. And the farmers were telling us, please be careful, because the food which you eat is holy. Wow, unbelievable. This is because of the dreams of men not so long ago. Be it Chacham Ovadia Yosef, be it Chacham Ezra Atiyah, be it the poskim of the last generation who fought to keep the standard of Torah at its highest. My friends, we inherited not only what they built, but we inherited their legacy. And it is our job to continue to keep that bar high, to keep the Torah institutions filled. May the words of Torah be heard on every corner of this holy country. And may, very soon, may we all hold hands and greet Mashiach Tzidkenu with holiness, with purity and love. Shabbat Shalom.